Hello everyone. I just did a lot of recordings to show you how to navigate Subnautica. I did not go into details about the equipment needed as they are spoilers. So unfortunately my route does require very specific equipment to make it work. You will need the upgraded swimming fins, reinforced dive suit, rebreather, and the ultra high capacity tank for your personal equipment. For the vehicles, you will need to make a Seamoth. The Seamoth will need to be upgraded to Depth Module Mark 3. It will also need the solar panel module thing. The Seamoth with that in will be able to recharge while it's traveling in sunlight, meaning that it will never drain its battery when traveling during sunlight. It is the most useful upgrade um, when paired with the depth modules. The Seamoth can access any biodome except for the inactive lava zone and the lava castle. Those are the very last two biodomes that are at the bottom of the planet, basically. So you will come to rely on your Seamoth heavily. As for the prawn, you will need its mineral cutting arm, and its grappling arm. For the upgrades, you will need the storage module, the thermal thing, the jump jet upgrade, and of course the depth module. The reason for the thermal thing is because, if I remember right, the prawn will recharge its batteries when it's in areas that are 50 Celsius or greater. As for the storage module, the reason that is needed is due to the fact that you have to picture the prawn like a lawnmower. It has its own bag, and when it's cutting through large formations of minerals, or whatever you want to call it, uh, its bag will get filled. When you have a larger storage capacity, it means it can absorb more in its bag. Now, the storage module or the Seamoth Depth Module Mark 1, I think can be acquired at the Aurora. It was so far back that I can't remember which of the two it was or if it was both. But it should be there, one of them at least. The other great thing about the Aurora is it's a fixed location as far as I can tell when it comes to the prawn fragments. You can get all the prawn fragments at the Aurora. You can only get 2 of the 3 fragments for the Seamoth there. Now, with all the equipment listed, let's go through some of the rare materials that you will be needing. You'll be needing benzene, which is made from blood oil. You will need diamonds, lithium, kyanite, rubies, and polyaniline, crystalline sulfur, and magnetite. So let's break this down. You can find blood oil for the benzene in the Blood Kelp region. You can also find rubies in the Blood Kelp region. If you don't find enough rubies there, you can try at the Lost River. If you don't have the Seamoth upgraded to handle the Lost River depth, you can use the prawn for that. The prawn has a base depth tolerance of 900 meters. As for diamond and lithium, I found it much easier to get at the mountain. At the very start of my first recording, I pointed myself from the live pod to a fog. That fog is the mountain. If you go up to the mountain, you'll notice a gigantic alien structure. When looking to the right of that, you'll notice a pathway leading up into the mountain. That'll send you into some caves, and those caves contain tons of lithium and a good chance for finding diamonds. Oh, I almost forgot about polyaniline. So polyaniline is made from a couple things. I think, if I remember right, one of them is hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid is made from deep mushrooms. You will find them in the same place as the blood oil, which is the blood kelp region. If you don't have any luck with deep mushrooms there, you can get them in the Lost River as well. Um, as for magnetite, if you look at, I think it's the second recording I did for mineral navigation, I mentioned a hole. That hole leads down into what's known as the jelly mushroom caves. It is rich in magnetite. You will not find a greater source of magnetite than that. Kyanite can be found in the inactive lava zone. It's the zone immediately after the Lost River. If you look back at my recordings, you'll see that I did eventually go down there. I think it was in the story navigation, not the resource navigation. Last on the list is crystalline sulfur. Crystalline sulfur, you can find that in the Lost Cave. So there you have it. That is all the materials and where to find them. Hopefully that helps.